That is Browns president Mike Holmgren during Thursday's season-ending press conference here at team headquarters in Berea. Welcome to Browns Insider, driven by Liberty Ford. I'm your host, Jameer Howerton. Today, we have a special season wrap-up edition, and let's kick it off right now with an exclusive one-on-one with Holmgren and our senior editor, Vic Carucci, in this final edition of the Sunday Game Plan, presented by your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Vic.
This is Browns Insider, driven by Liberty Ford.
Welcome to Browns Insider, driven by Liberty Ford. I'm your host, Jameer Howerton. Today, we'll hear from punter Brad Maynard and sit down for an exclusive one-on-one interview with Browns wide receiver Jordan Norwood. But first, the Browns are on the road again as they travel to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. The Cardinals' high-flying offense is led by veteran wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald and Chris Beanie Wells, their star running back, who has 943 yards rushing and 9 touchdowns this season. On special teams, the Browns will have their hands full with return man Patrick Peterson, who already has 4 punts returned for a touchdown this year. Now, let's go to Browns senior editor Vic Carucci, who is with head coach Pat Shurmur in the Sunday Game Plan, presented by your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Vic.
Thanks, Jameer. Tom, welcome to the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
So, first thing I'd like to talk about is the strong contribution that you've had from the draft picks in last April's draft. And it really starts, of course, up front on the defensive line. Both Phil Taylor, Jabal Sheard have been as starters, not just guys who filled spots, but really big contributors.
Yeah, they have. And we sort of knew that going in. We knew we were thin on the defensive line, moving from a 3-4 to a 4-3. But when we drafted those guys, we decided we're going to plug them right in, and they've done a good job for us.
This is Browns Insider, driven by Liberty Ford.
Welcome to Browns Insider, driven by Liberty Ford. I'm your host, Jameer Howerton. Today, we'll hear from Browns defensive back Sheldon Brown and learn how one special trip changed linebacker DeQuell Jackson's life and career. But first, the Browns are on the road again as they travel to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals for another Battle of Ohio matchup. The Bengals enter today's game looking to snap a 2-game slide, having lost consecutive divisional matchups to the Steelers and Ravens. Since defeating the Browns on opening weekend, the Bengals have been led by a pair of rookies, quarterback Andy Dalton and wide receiver A.J. Green, while veteran running back Cedric Benson is on pace for a 1,000-yard season. On the other side of the ball, the Bengals feature a pair of playmaking corners, as well as a big and mobile front line that has held opposing teams to less than 90 yards rushing per game this season. Now let's go to Browns senior editor Vic Carucci, who is with head coach Pat Shurmur in the Sunday Game Plan, presented by your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Vic.
Thanks, Jameer. Coach, we're back for a holiday weekend edition of this show, and happy Thanksgiving belatedly to you and your family.
Well, you too. It's always a fun weekend because there's football, schedule changes just a little bit, and looking forward to today's game.
And it's been a while since we got to talk about a win, but we're talking about one now with Jacksonville last week. How did you and your team kind of handle that during the course of the week?
Well, it's always better to do the corrections after a victory. The taste of a loss is not there, and so I think our guys approached it well. The preparation was a little bit different because of the Thanksgiving holiday, but our guys did an excellent job of practicing fast and getting ready to play the Bengals this week.